Hello, welcome to my channel. How's everyone doing? Hope you enjoying your new year. So today we're gonna be making green pepper sauce. So I'm gonna be using combination of green peppers to make this sauce. So my protein today will be chicken. I'm gonna be using chicken. So I got this chicken from farm. So it's a local chicken from the farm. My husband went and you know to the local farm and get it for us. So I'm gonna be seasoning this chicken with rosemary, fresh rosemary, and I'm also gonna be adding some garlic, some fresh garlic, and I'm gonna be using some onions and scotch pepper, red pepper, scotch pepper. So I'm also gonna be adding dry rosemary too. So after then, I'm gonna add some ginger. These are the seasoning that I'm using to season the chicken. So I'm gonna also be using chicken boiler. I'm gonna add some, and then after adding all those ingredients, I'll go ahead and stir it, mix it all together. After mixing it, I will not be adding no water. The chicken itself does have water, so I'm just gonna cover it and cook it between medium to high temperature. So while I'm cooking that, is steaming over there, I'm gonna be preparing my peppers. So these are the peppers I'm using. I like using all kinds of green pepper. Sometimes I can do red bell pepper, but this time around didn't put no red bell pepper. I'm just messing with green pepper this time. So these are the ingredients I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna be using garlic, gonna use ginger, onions, and all those green pepper that you saw, and plus scotch and pepper. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash them up, and then after washing them, I cut them into pieces. So I'm only cutting it so it will be easier for me to to blend it, but I'm not really blending it like pure blending it to be pure, but I'm just gonna chop it up in the blender. And I'm not using the whole, I'm using the pepper, but I'm not using the seed inside. Only some few of them I'm using the seed inside. So like the big green pepper, I'm not using the seed inside. I'm gonna take it out, and some of the peppers I'm not going to use the seed inside because I don't want it to be really spicy. So I want it to be spicy but not too spicy. So you can see I already done cutting them up. I'm going to go ahead and put them in the blender and then kind of chop it up instead of blending it totally. So you're going to see the texture when I'm done. You're going to see how it's supposed to look like. After I'm done with that, I'm gonna, cut up, of course, the onions, the garlic, the ginger, and then blend all. I'll put all of them inside the same blender and blend them all up together. I do have a lot of green peppers, so I'm still gonna blend some of them. So once I'm done, I will go ahead and blend it like I told you. But like I said, the texture, like it's like you're chopping it, you're not really blending the thing very well. So you can see the way the texture is, you can see still that it's not all blended. So you're gonna put it in this so you can drain the water away because I don't want the water in it. So I'm gonna drain it and you can see the water. Then you can use the water to do, because it's still vitamin, use the water to do cook something else. But so my chicken is all done. So now once my chicken is done, mind you, the chicken, when you're cooking the chicken, once it finishes steaming for about 20 minutes or 15 minutes, you can then add water. So for the chicken, I'm gonna be using this like garlic, ginger, rosemary to fry them. But I'm not frying the whole chicken. I'm only gonna fry a few of the chicken because I want the flavor of the chicken inside my sauce. I'm using avocado oil, but you can use any oil you want. Some people like to use red oil. They will bleach it, but I don't like bleaching oil. So I rather use a little healthier oil, which is avocado oil. And you can also use what is it called? Extra virgin oil. But the reason why I use avocado oil because avocado oil can actually take heat, you know, because since I'm gonna be frying some of this chicken. So I fry a little bit of it. I did put the rest of them in the air fryer. Like I say, I did it because I want the flavor. So once I'm done frying them, I will go ahead and take everything out. Put the garlic, the rosemary, the onions. I'm just gonna go ahead and take everything out except the oil. I will then use the oil to fry the green peppers. As you can see, the oil is small. It's not that big. People do really fry it really good, but for me, I put the locust beans. I like using the locust beans because of the flavor too. So I put the locust beans, I fry it a little bit, then I'll go ahead and add the green pepper. So some people can use onions, you can fry onions, but I already fry onions when I'm frying the chicken, so I don't need to fry another onions. Then I'm gonna dump the green pepper. As you can see, there's basically no oil on it. You can cook it on a little bit low steam, cook it a little bit. Then the chicken stock that I use, the chicken stock, I'm gonna use it to into the stew. So what I'm doing here is I don't want those stuff to get into the stew, so I'm gonna make sure I take them out. So you can see I'm using the stock to cook the sauce. So I basically didn't fry the sauce. So I know people be like, oh, you could have fried the sauce, but this is my own way of making it, and it come out perfectly fine, because at the end I'm still gonna add some oil on it. So you're gonna keep stirring it, for, keep stirring it, because if you leave it for too long it's gonna burn. So keep stirring it, stir it in a few minutes, then you can then add the sauce that you want, like something like boil up. I put that to Goya sauce. I put them, and then you to keep turning them till till your desired taste, And you can also add salt and taste it to your desired taste. If it doesn't taste that well, you can go ahead and add more. But then after then you can then put your crayfish. I do love to put crayfish, but not too much crayfish, because I don't want the taste of the crayfish too much. So I do add some crayfish in it, and then keep stirring it. Like I say, it's a lot of stirring you're gonna be doing. Not too much, but you let it cook for like about 3 or 5 minutes. Then you stir it so it doesn't get burned easily. So once you're done, you can see the chicken. I told you I'm air frying the chicken. I have a little air fryer down there. So I take the chicken out, because what I do is I don't want to put the whole chicken. So the one that I fry is the one I'm gonna put inside the sauce later on. I'm gonna like cut it into pieces and put it inside this sauce later on. You're gonna see it. So as you can see right here, add salt if you need to add salt. If you don't want to add salt, that's fine. Then you keep cooking it till the water is all dry up. The only thing that will stay there is the oil. You can see the oil is now coming up. Then you add more oil if you need to add more oil, which I do add a little bit more oil. So I will cook it more and more. This whole process, you can see the chicken right there. This whole process takes about an hour, 20 minutes or 30 minutes to cook, or an hour the most, depending on how big the sauce is. So once I'm done cooking it, it's done here. It's right here, it's done. So once you can still see the oil on top is done, then you can serve it with anything you like. I like to serve it with rice, and you can see the chicken right there. And try it. Trust me, you will love it. I hope you enjoy it, and have a very good day. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Bye.